We better get down to the alley for some practice, partner.
Forget it, Rose. I am dumping you.
Hell hath no fury like a co-star scorned. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 on-screen friends who hate each other in real life.
So take a look what you've done, 'cause baby now we got bad blood.
For this list, we're looking at those actors and actresses whose characters may have been best friends on screen, or at least civil to each other, but who couldn't stand each other off screen, at least according to the rumor mill.
I'm not going back to CTU. I delivered him. I'm done. Mr. Bauer, I got a flight to catch. That's it?
Number 10, Blake Lively and Leighton Meester, Gossip Girl.
When's the party? Saturday. And you're kind of not invited.
The friendship between Blair Waldorf and Serena Vanderwoodson was one of the most memorable elements of Gossip Girl, and it was enhanced because of the chemistry between Meester and Lively.
You gonna be okay? Alone all summer without your best friend who always gets you out of trouble?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to staying out of trouble for a while.
This helped the audience really believe that these two girls were actually best friends. Clearly the two are good actresses, however, because their relationship off-screen was very different.
Blake Lively and Leighton Meester are reportedly not friends at all, and quite frankly, not on friendly terms.
Although no one knows the exact reason, Lively and Meester's relationship began to deteriorate during the last 2 seasons of the show.
What is she doing here?
I was meeting Nate.
Just to talk, I swear.
And after the series ended, they went their separate ways.
I miss you. I just want things to go back to the way they used to be.
Number 9, Terry Hatcher and the Desperate Housewives cast, Desperate Housewives.
Sorry, I'm late. Hi, Susan.
Hey.
Although the friendship between the housewives was what made this show so popular, there was a major rift between Terry Hatcher and the other women. According to some sources, Hatcher, who at the time was one of TV's highest paid actresses, was cold and ignored her co-stars between filming.
Oh my God, I just want to slap and shake you.
During a photo shoot for Vanity Fair in 2005, Marcia Cross and Eva Longoria stated that they would walk off the set if forced to pose with Hatcher in the middle. In the final season of Desperate Housewives, the women purchased a gift for each crew member as a farewell present. But as though it was part of a storyline from the show itself, they left Hatcher's name off the card.
Susan, are you all right? You look awful.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just, feel really bad for Evie.
Number 8, Bill Murray and Lucy Liu, Charlie's Angels.
God damn it, Bill Murray! I had to get that out. I don't mean to gush.
We're not sure who could possibly hate Bill Murray, but apparently the relationship between Bosley and the Angels wasn't all that friendly off-screen.
Hey, Alex, you okay?
She's having trouble with her secret identity, Boz.
The stories of what exactly happened vary, but the rift between Bill Murray and Lucy Liu started when Murray allegedly said that Liu couldn't act.
Perfect. Smart. Simple. And logical.
Liu apparently decided to use her angel moves on him and had to be restrained by crew members. Although Murray insists that there's no longer bad blood between them, we can't help but wonder if this is how Liu got her role in Kill Bill.
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the f***ing time!
I didn't think so.
Number 7, Shannon Doherty and Jenny Garth, Beverly Hills 90210.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Oh, would you relax?
What is it about Shannon Doherty that makes her so difficult to work with?
Phoebe, I know that you think that you can see the future, which is pretty ironic.
Since you don't think I have one, that my vision of life is cloudy compared to your perfect hell?
A conflict with Charmed co-star Alyssa Milano reportedly resulted in her dismissal from the show, and her relationship with Beverly Hills 90210 co-star Jenny Garth wasn't much better.
Class would be just empty without you, Brenda.
Class would just be empty without you, Brenda.
Oh. Shut up.
Although the pair played best friends Brenda and Kelly, Garth has stated publicly that there were times when she wanted to, quote, claw Doherty's eyes out.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Brenda, relax, okay? Meditate or something. I told you I know what I'm doing.
Garth chalked the feud up to 2 strong-willed young girls spending long hours together rather than anything personal.
Look, I hate you both. Never talk to me again.
As grown women, they apparently get along very well.
Who did Jenny fight with more, Shannon Doherty or Tiffany Amber Thiessen? Shannon. Okay, very good.
Number 6, Robert Downey Jr. and Terrence Howard, Iron Man.
It would be irresponsible not to drink. I'm just talking about a nightcap.
Hot sake?
Yes, 2, please.
No, I'm not drinking. I don't want any.
Tony Stark and James Rhodey Rhodes are supposed to be super friends, with Rhodes eventually becoming War Machine.
Rhodey, I'm working on something big. I came to talk to you. I want you to be part of it.
After starring as Rhodey in Iron Man, Howard was replaced by Don Cheadle in further installments.
I'm only gonna say this once.
Get out.
Reports indicated that Howard's behavior on set was difficult and that he wanted to remain the highest paid actor, even after his role was reduced.
Yeah, well, I need your help right now.
It's funny how that works, huh?
According to Howard, however, Downey took the money, pushed him out of the film, and refused to answer his phone calls.
Next time, baby.
In any case, there was no next time for Howard.
This is where I exit. All right, tomorrow, don't be late.
Yeah, you can count on it.
I'm serious.
I know.
Number 5, Anthony Daniels and Kenny Baker, the Star Wars franchise.
I've just about had enough of you. Go that way. You'll be malfunctioning within a day, you nearsighted scrap pile.
This has got to be one of the stranger feuds on our list. Who would have believed that the actors who portrayed these two droids couldn't stand each other off-screen? Kenny Baker, the actor inside R2-D2, called Anthony Daniels, the man inside C-3PO, an awkward person and the rudest man he's ever met.
Well, at least you're still in one piece. What happened to me?
When Baker asked Daniels to tour their characters to earn some extra cash, Daniels allegedly responded, quote, "I don't do many of these conventions. Go away, little man." Naturally, that didn't sit well with the 3-foot 8-inch Baker, who said Daniels degraded him and made him feel small.
Don't be so sure. If I told you half the things I've heard about this Jabba the Hutt, you'd probably short-circuit.
Number 4, B. Arthur and Betty White, the Golden Girls.
We are alone, Dorothy. We really are. Our families are gone and we're alone.
These two ladies proved that feuds have no age limit. Although they were close on screen, B. Arthur and Betty White certainly weren't sharing any cheesecake when filming ended.
I was crazy about Bea, and I admired her work so much, and I loved her. She was not that fond of me.
Arthur once called White how to put this gently, a see you next Tuesday. People claimed that her disdain stemmed from jealousy over the fact that White was the first cast member to win an Emmy for Best Actress in a comedy series.
Winning doesn't mean anything if it means losing your two best friends.
According to White, Bea was not fond of her positive attitude, thinking that she was a, quote, pain in the neck.
Rose, this has gone too far. You are going overboard. Now, I think you need to see someone.
Dorothy, I don't think a date is necessarily the answer.
I meant a psychiatrist, hot pants.
Number 3, Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall, the Sex and the City franchise.
We should open a brothel where the men are cute and the sheets are 500-count Egyptian cotton. Samantha, you can be the madam.
Well, at least it's something new.
We could put one in every neighborhood, like Starbucks.
While all 4 actresses on Sex and the City played off each other fabulously, it was really the friendship between Carrie and Samantha that made the show great.
When's the photo shoot?
It's next Thursday, but Samantha, I can't afford you.
True, my PR services are pricey. It'll cost you 2 martinis and a lunch.
The chemistry between the two characters was near perfect, but funnily enough, that didn't translate off the screen.
Apparently, Carrie has a problem with the fact that she saw me blowing the Worldwide Express guy.
The feud allegedly began because Parker was making more money than the rest of the cast, while others suggest that Parker was jealous of Cattrall's character.
And I cannot believe that you would judge me after everything that we've been through.
According to both women, however, the feud was nothing more than a tabloid fantasy, and there was no real bad blood between the two actresses.
What do you think?
This is fabulous.
Number 2, David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, The X-Files.
Agent Mulder, I'm Dana Scully. I've been assigned to work with you.
Oh, isn't it nice to be suddenly so highly regarded?
They say that familiarity breeds contempt, and according to David Duchovny, that's exactly what happened between him and his X-Files co-star.
Tell me I'm crazy.
Mulder, you're crazy.
On screen, you can't find a better duo than FBI agents Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. Off-screen, though, the pair would go long periods without speaking to each other.
Mulder, look, Colton plays by the book and you don't. They feel your methods, your theories are...
Spooky? Do you think I'm spooky?
When they did talk, they were usually bickering, with Duchovny admitting that they used to argue about nothing. It's since been reported, however, that this was mainly because the two were forced to spend so much time together while filming. Today, they maintain a civil relationship, and even returned in 2016 for the X-Files miniseries.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
These are so hot! What are these? Choo-choo peppers. Ah, they're burning my mouth. I know. Want some water? Yes. Tell me the secret of the bird scene. I can't, and I need water.
So we're told the tensions got so bad that Naya herself got the Stones to go talk to producers on behalf of everyone and say that they were all super annoyed and that Leah was pissing people off.
They want to be a little more careful, they're a little slower, you know, just to make sure it's right.
Well, you can't always be 100% sure it's right. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith.
No, you gotta know what you're leaping into.
After all this time, how could you not know?
How could who not know?
Rory.
Right.
But the second you found out that Hillary liked him, you wanted him out of here. I mean, that's something I'd expect from Uncle Phil, not from you, Aunt Viv.
Hillary is my daughter, Will.
Yeah, and Trey is my best friend.
I promise. I will never love you.
Keep talking.
I will never love you forever.
#1, William Shatner and George Takei, the Star Trek franchise.
I can finally say what I've waited 40 years to say. You and the horse you rode in on.
While several other entries on our list are supported only by disputed reports of a feud where the participants have refused to comment publicly, these two have not held back.
Maneuvering thrusters, Mr. Sulu.
Maneuvering thrusters, sir.
Hold station.
Thrusters at station keeping, sir.
On screen, the characters Captain Kirk and Mr. Sulu were key members of the USS Enterprise crew, but the actors could not have disliked each other more. Takei took issue with Shatner's big ego and selfishness, while Shatner has responded that he barely knows Takei and is confused as to why Takei has so much animosity towards him, though he does keep feeding the feud machine.
I haven't seen him in 50 years.
I got to see him recently. He was on the 9 o'clock and...
He's...
What do you think?
He's disturbed.
The hostility remains strong to this day, and there doesn't appear to be any resolution coming anytime soon.
I mean, can you imagine Bill Shatner running down those corridors like Chris Pine did? Yeah. That's not a pretty sight.
Do you agree with our list? What other on-screen friends actually hated each other? For more exciting top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
I don't want to do the I'm sorry stuff with you. Anyone else but not you. You and I are perfect.